So once again, the moderators show their true nature. I'm about to link you to a very disgusting article written by a very disgusting person. If you just go a few paragraphs in, you will see them say, "Oh, well, we have freedom of speech, but you're still held for the consequences of your actions." They love that word, consequences, because they're dirty, filthy fascists. And in any other country in the world, they would be hanged on a rope. But here in the Western societies, whether it be America or England or Canada or whatever, we condone these people. We do more than condone them. We outright give them positions of power to implement their social fascism. And then we wonder why things suck so bad and why our lives are barely worth living at all. But apparently, there was a student on Twitter that called Obama the N-word. And that was enough to warrant an investigation, enough to delve that into school grounds and get the student in trouble and everything like that. And there was more than one student, but all in all, different students reacted different ways, because they're different people. Some students said, "Oh, someone hacked my account," which is a reasonable accusation to make. Some people's accounts get hacked all the time. Some people tried deleting the post, but that's not going to help once they're, if you're a decent enough programmer, you can get them. And then some people just don't care, because supposedly you live in a free society. You should be able to say shit that isn't particularly nice or even helpful. So what it comes down to here is the Western societies say one thing but then do another. They say we have freedom, but then they say we have to face consequences for that freedom. Well, no, that's not how freedom works. Either you have it or you don't. If you have to face consequences, then that's called a law. That is called a rule. And if you have rules over something, then it is not a freedom. It is simply a legal privilege within the confines of said rules. Do you think we're fucking stupid? And how are you going to say that this person has to face the consequences of their actions for calling Obama the N-word, but you do not have to face consequences of your actions for committing libel and publicly displaying all of their information for everyone to see? You are a sadistic human being. You are below my interest level of treating you as a man. You are not a man, you are a thing. You are a thing I would abuse and, just do physical harmful things to, because you are an object. You are an object of the affection of the evil psyche that permeates Western culture. You are less than an animal. Even the earthworm that squirms around in the dirt, squiggling and struggling, is superior to you. Because even an earthworm respects me as a living thing enough to not go out of its way to intrude upon me. Just today, I made a sock account on Facebook because I should be able to talk to my friends. I'm very careful about who I add to my Facebook. I'm very careful about what groups I go to because I know how people are. I know they will flag me in an instant for anything, literally anything. And somehow still, a moderator came behind me and deleted one of my posts. Facebook informs you when a post has been deleted on your page. On my page. Not a group page. Not somebody else's page. My page. Somehow, the moderators got into my Facebook, deleted something I wrote, and then told me that I need to watch what I say, or else there will be consequences. Again, they love that word. So, not only do we have here that freedom of speech is just purely arbitrary, but on top of that, now we have people coming behind us to make sure we are following these guidelines of what constitutes freedom of speech. What we have here is a moderator that has gone out of his way to provoke and attack me. Because, as I said, I make careful who I add to friends, I make careful where I go, and somehow that's not enough. Somehow moderators find it their obligation, their priority to just sneak around and look for people to harass and ban. Maybe it's time you start thinking about getting violent with these people. Because they have no problem getting violent with you. If I were the parent of one of these students, I would applaud their freedom of speech. I may not agree with what they say. I certainly don't agree with what the students have said. I think Obama's going to do good things for America, but they have the right to say it. And they should do more than that. They sincerely should. If your school harms you in any way physically, they throw you out, they expel you, shit like that, you should shoot up that school. If, your friends don't want anything to do with you, fuck your friends. Burn their house down. Burn the churches down. Fucking kill your parents. I don't care what you goddamn do. This society does not give two shits about you. They expect you to go to work every day and continue your normal routine. All the while, you get nothing out of it. You get jack diddly squat. But then they want to tell you that you have consequences for your actions. Fuck you. You have consequences for your actions. That's why there's murderers. That's why the entire world despises you. That's why we're all praying for God to kill you. That's why we like it when things like Hurricane Sandy happen. Because you are evil. And there is no room for compassion or remorse for evil. So, that's all I have to say for now.